All right, hello and welcome to Odyssey of Eternity. So, today we're doing a little something different. We're starting a YouTube series here of a Let's Play challenge run of Pokemon Scarlet. And, well, this is going to include many different things. First and foremost, it's not your traditional Nuzlocke. I'm not doing the full Nuzlocke challenge rules, but what I am doing is a challenge of my own creation. And this is the Paldea Gym Leader Challenge. So, the rules of this challenge are simple, and I'll have them posted periodically through the videos. Is that at the beginning of the game, I have to choose a typing, and all Pokemon in my party must share this type at least, with one exception, and I'll get to that in a moment. I get to choose a starter of my choice of that typing. I can use the starter Pokemon up until I have access to Pokemon Home, where I can transfer my actual starter in. And I've taken the time to, make that already ahead of time. As far as that goes, I have to catch the rest of the Pokemon in the wild of that type and add them to my team. I cannot transfer them in from home. I cannot take them from trade. I have to catch them in-game. So, the only exception in this ruling of they all have to share the same type is what the Paldea Gym Leaders themselves do in Scarlet and Violet, and that is they get to have one Pokemon of an off type, but it has to share the Tera typing of the rest of the team. So, with that being said, I have chosen the Grass type, and I'm going to be doing a Grass type Gym Leader challenge. I have my starter already chosen, and I'll reveal that when it gets to it. And there is 2 more rules that I must abide by during this challenge. First and foremost is I can only have the number of Pokemon in my party for battle that a gym leader would. So I'm fighting a gym leader, say they have 4 Pokemon, I can only use 4 Pokemon for that battle. I have to box the others. It doesn't put a cap on how many Pokemon I can have, but just for battles, for gym leaders there is. And if there is a trainer, I must fight them. I cannot not fight a trainer if that is an option. With that being said, though, there is a couple. I have completely restarted my data. That has sort of killed me inside deeply, but because I had my Pokedex complete. However, we'll get to there. So we are going to be running through all of the DLC. As of the time of the recording, I do not have all of the DLC. However, we will be getting them during the course of this video, and we will be working on this. With that being said, this is going to be the start. So, weird English. Alright, let's see here. Grass type gym leader. Let us see here. Alright. Let's start with this. And let's see. What is your name? I'm going to stick with my traditional name just because I think it's pretty good. Andromeda. We're going to hit OK. Now, this is where I really enjoy the customization of this game. So, let's change hairstyle. Let's see what hairstyle looks most like a grass-type gym leader. Let's see. I sort of like the pompadour. Ponytail's what I used in my previous playthrough. I'd like the long bob a lot. Slick back is fun. Long and straight, though, I think is probably going to be where we're at. And, of course, there is no such thing as a gym leader that without the, color hair of the type that they are. So we're going to confirm. There we go. All right. So now we're going to change the look. Let's see, eye shape. I like that one, and we're gonna go. Ooh, I like that green. It's really good. the light green with blue pupils does look really good with that hair. Let's see here. See, I'm not one to stay terribly long in my character creation. So yellow-green matches that hair perfectly. However, I do really like the green with blue. I do like that one. Alright, we go down here. Let's see. All the eyelashes, eyelash color. I do like a grayish green. I think we're gonna go with that. Hardly see that, but we're gonna go, you know, ash green again for that. For the mouth, I'm gonna just put a color down just so, you know, I can see what the lips look like. Yeah, I've never been one to spend terribly too long on character creation. It's one of those things that, like, hey, this looks nice, we're gonna go with it. I do enjoy, though, that they did add character creation in Pokemon. So, like, that was a surprise. I was not expecting that. We're gonna stick with the green, because I could always change it later. No beauty spots, but we are gonna do with some freckles, because freckles look nice on the character. Alright, so we're gonna pick B, confirm. Yes, gonna go with this look. Alright, we're gonna ready. Alright, so English, name's Andromeda. We're the grass type in training gym leader. So, we're enrolled into the school. We'll see how far we get. So, I am super excited for my starter that I have in this game. And are they going to let me skip this? I've seen it a couple times, but I don't think they're going to let me skip it. That's fine. All right, so we're going to school. You know, probably the most non-educational school I've ever seen. Simply, hey, let's go to school, and we're not going to track your attendance and force you to go into class, but please go on a treasure hunt across the entire region. Please do this. What's truancy? What's an education? So, and so I did choose my starter already, and I believe we get that as soon as we get Koraidon. I can go into Pokemon Home, get that, and we'll go from there. With that being said, my starter is quite special. It was one of my favorite new Pokemons in Legend Arceus. And if you can guess it in the comments below before you get to this, I'm going to be super excited. It's Grass type. It was in Legends Arceus. One of my new favorite Pokemon. We'll see how it plays out in this game. And in Legends Arceus, it was a lot of fun. I had an alpha of it, and goofy as hell, but I love it. So if you can guess that, post your answers in the comments below before we get to that, and we'll see. Yeah. So, derpy guy, once again. Right. Alright, get all the Pokemon running around. Unnecessary cutscene that makes the game look fantastic. And then you get into the actual game and it's Mary's so alright. Alright, don't hurt me fly, guys. I guess that's the answer we got here. Or don't run into a pack of squawkabillies while you're flying. So was debating doing another Nuzlocke. I've done Nuzlockes on the channel in the past on Twitch and stuff like that, but I wanted something unique. I wanted something special. And this, to me, was more challenging than a Nuzlocke, simply due to the fact that I don't necessarily have to release the Pokemon, but I'm going to be consistently at a type disadvantage or advantage. So I'm excited to see where we get. You can tell what type of Nintendo Switch I'm using. I just off in the background. I got myself the OLED one last year when this game dropped, and I learned the hard way that Pokemon saves, and this is for anyone that's watching, Pokemon saves don't use the cloud data that every other game on the Switch uses. They still rely on hard drive space for that. So when I switched over to my new Switch, I lost all of my Legends Arceus data because my last Switch died. And will you let me around? You know, Scarlet? So I lost all my data, and I was, I think, 17 additions from the Pokedex completion in that one. I was like, and that's not just the hey, catch the Pokemon. No, that was doing all of the little mini games with the Pokemon, and I do plan on doing, after this playthrough actually, an Arceus playthrough, because honestly, that's by far my all-time favorite Pokemon game that I've played in a long time. Don't get me wrong, Heart Gold Soul Silver, still top-tier Pokemon game. Best Pokemon game to date, honestly. I still go back periodically on my 3DS and play it. Heart Gold Soul Silver, fantastic. Second favorite game, Legends Arceus. I know it's a spinoff. I really hope they do another one. I'm really hoping they do a Legends Celebi and go into the Johto lore, because it writes itself. They already have a rich past in Johto that can easily be set down in. Like with the legendary dogs, Ho-Oh, Lugia, all of that stuff. It writes itself. They already have it. They'd be idiots not to. So Pokemon, if you're watching, please. And then probably my third favorite Pokemon game, I'd have to say probably, so we had Heart Gold Soul Silver's number 1. We had Legends Arceus is number 2. Honestly, we'll do an honorable mention here, and that is, honorable mention for the top 3 is going to be X and Y. That was the games that got me back into the Pokemon franchise, because I was really done with it for a while, but they did such a good job with X and Y, and they pandered it actually to the population that was still buying the games. People that were my age at the time. I believe that was the oldest canonical protagonist, I think it's 17, and wonderfully nuanced and dark story. Loved that one. But all time, so for the third one though, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire generation. That was the one I was mainly in the competitive scene with. That was my last really great experience in the competitive. I love the Mega Evolutions. I really hope they bring them back, because I miss some of those Mega forms. The competitive scene was very interesting, despite what Smogon ever wants to say. I still hate Smogon with passion. It's a nice tool if you're wanting to learn how to get into competitive, but there's much better ways to go past it. Smogon doesn't know what they're talking about, and they just like to whine a lot. And I'm probably going to get some hate comments in there for some Smogonites in the chat, but get mad, kid. So, however, those are my top 3 Pokemon games. So, if you could put your top favorite Pokemon games or generations down in the chat below, I'd love to hear them. I'd love to read the comments and see which ones are your favorite. Hell, even what's your favorite Pokemon? Mine has universally been Lapras, and I'm really sad that it isn't in Scarlet Violet yet, so I can't bring one of my many Laprases in. However, this is a big however, rumor has it the new one is that Lapras is being re-put into the game with the final DLC that's coming out December 12th. So I'm really excited to see that, because I miss my Lapras. Like, I really liked Fuecoco in this one. Fuecoco had the potential to take over a top Pokemon spot, but fell dramatically short. First evolution, wonderful. First form, the Fuecoco form, great. Second form, I don't remember its name because I had it nicknamed the entire time. Also, it was okay. It was derpy. I loved it. It was good, reminding me of a little bit of Croconaw. And then the final evolution. It had so much potential. So much potential. And I get what they did with it. They followed some Spanish mythos, stuff like that. Firebird. Cool Pokemon. Just didn't seem... It was a jarring evolutionary jump. From starting at Fuecoco, going to a little alligator with a sombrero to suddenly a singing alligator. Wasn't my cup of tea. However, still love Fuecoco as one of the probably best starting forms of a Totodile still has my favorite slot though as best alligator Pokemon. I'm super excited because it's being put back in. All of the starters are. It's okay, Fuecoco. It's okay for burning the orange. Hey, look, it's Nimona. The girl who likes to battle more than anyone in the region. So she thinks. I'm gonna destroy you, Nimona. God, I want Fuecoco just because it's Fuecoco, but I'm the Grass-type gym leader, so I have the option of starting with a grass type for this. And while Sprigatito is probably one of the better of the three starters here, they have the best, probably, final evolution out of the three. But I wasn't very excited about any of these ones after seeing the final evolutions. Alright, yada yada yada, Mr. Cobell, da 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 da, Nimona. Alright, we're gonna get along just fine. She's the president of our student council. I get that. Alright. Absolutely love Pokemon battling. We should battle right now. I don't have Pokemon yet, so you're gonna have to wait a second. Alright, let's see here. Which one will I pick? I gotta go with the Sprigatito. So we're gonna pick the Sprigatito, and technically this would fit our requirements for a grass type for the challenge. Probably going to swap out Sprigatito down the road, so I'm not using any of the traditional starters as the gym leader. Haven't decided yet. It is a grass type Pokemon that I can lean on, and look at that little thing. It's really cute. And standing on the air on my shoulder, or on my elbow. Alright, perpetual dark screen. Seems to take a liking to me. Please embrace it with love and care. Keep it tucked inside that purple. Can't believe I actually chose it. Well, why can't you believe I chose one of three? There was a third choice. Like, you know, I had to choose one. You know, Nimona, that is... You are a clever individual. Like, hey, can you just give me a free rare Pokemon? Because, you know, I can be a better rival to, to this the new person if I have a Pokemon their level, you see? And, yeah, just, he eats it up. Oh yeah, sure, that sounds cool. I'll give you one of these rare Pokemon that you can hardly find. Alright, battle Nimona. Alright, our first battle. Cannot turn it down. Come here, Nimona. Beautiful scene to fight her at. Alright, anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have their Pokemon by their sides. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So are you ready to battle me? Sure, why not? I'll kick your ass. Oh, principal says, oh wait, yeah, remember, they're not great at this, so, do better. Alright. Let's have a fruitful battle. Alright. Though Nimona is probably one of my favorite rivals in a long time. She's not necessarily a very deep character, however, the thing that I enjoy is that she is cocky. Because, hey, I want to be your rival, okay? But I'm going to pick the Pokemon that is weak to your Pokemon just so I can kick your ass with it. And I can appreciate that cockiness. I think she's also canonically our first female rival that isn't just a replacement if you pick the male or female. Like, I know, like, Ruby Sapphire had May as your rival if you chose the male character, but that was sort of a, hey, you get either or as your rival. I like this, hey, I want to try a different one, let's go again. I do appreciate her enthusiasm for the game. And she gets caught up in the excitement. Let's battle again soon. Because, you know what? I'm going to be the Grass Gym Leader. Maybe even the Elite Four member, if we can get through it. So. There's the smartphone app. The Pokedex app. Makes things a lot easier for us. We have an app for that. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile out Pokedexes. What did you were like back in Hisui? I do enjoy the Pokedex in this one, how it looks like a library. I like that you put the book for each Pokemon in it. Wah! Says the Fuecoco. Yeah, take a little time to work on my Pokedex along with all my battling. I've caught wild Pokemon before, just not in this game. So please enlighten me on the unskippable tutorial that we're gonna have to go through. All right, moving right along. Nimona's our neighbor. She is filthy rich if that is her house. Alright, Mom is like, hey, you're leaving, so I'm at least going to, you know, at least say goodbye before you run off like every 10-year-old in this universe. Yeah, of course I'll be staying in the school dorms. I don't think I'll ever go into the dorm room but once in my life. Oh, thank you for the potions, though. Alright. Might be able to check to see if we can get our Pokemon home now that we have a Pokemon in our party. Of course my mom's nice. She's my mom. But we're going to, you know, do the obligatory catch the Pokemon tutorial. It was funny, my last playthrough of this, that I never actually got a chance to finish. I actually found a shiny Hoppip within minutes of starting this game. Like, it was the first Pokemon I seen on this route, and it was genuinely really funny. Alright, yada yada da, show me. Yep, there's Spoinks, there's the little spider dudes, the little Pawmies, a couple birds flitting in the sky that would wreck my shit if I let them get too close. But I have a secret weapon for that. So, we're about to reveal very shortly my starter Pokemon for this. So, last chance, leave your comments in the links, or in the comments below, of what your guess is. What is my true starter going to be for this challenge? I believe there is a 100% catch rate in this area, so we're just going to throw the Pokeball out at the attack. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Cool, we got a pig. It's going to go immediately into the boxes and never be seen again. Lechonk. It searches for food all day. It processes a keen sense of smell, but doesn't use it for anything other than foraging. No, we're going to not give it anything game. So I will be catching Pokemon along the way. That is not against the challenge. I just cannot use them unless they are a grass type. So that is the limit for that there. So, because I want to get my Pokedex back up, because I want my Shiny Charm. And I can have one Pokemon that isn't Grass type in my party, but it has to be the Tera type. So, and I can't choose that one until I get access to the Tera. Alright, so here... Oh, okay, auto heal, that's fine. I'm going to save the game. I have access to my boxes. So... box. Drop the Lechonk there. We're gonna save the game here. Save it. And now, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Our starter. As this loads up, we're going to see. And, well, after, so alright, what is it, let's see, what is it? If, you know, the loading screens don't take absolutely forever, you know. Alright, so, if you had guessed Hisuian Voltorb, you would be correct. Now I'm going to keep Sprigatito in my party just for a moment, just so I can get Voltorb up, you know, a level or two. But let's check out our new best friend. We just throw you out without you getting away. Look at that little guy. Let's look at the camera app there. Alright, ba-ba-da-ba. Hey, can you, did you already fall asleep? Well, alright, let's see what our filters are. The fisheye lens, lure, stardust, film reel. You know what, we're gonna do this one. Alright, so, with that, this is where we're going to end our first episode of this. We'll pick back up in the next one. So, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It'll help out the channel grow and help me produce more content like this if you like this. So, take it easy and see you in the next.